Alrighty, so this is a PB review for thiefbug for all masks, unrestricted. And pretty much what I'm going to point out is anything intentional that was done slow. Um, we might have already covered some things through stream, but I'm not going to point out things that he already knows that he's not doing. But I'm not going to point out stuff like missing ISG or a hover. There are going to be intentional mistakes that were made that could be improved. So like doing better movement or a better equip if I spot it. Just overall improving gameplay. I'm gonna point out things that are very, 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 very minor, but I probably will just say mess around with it and see if you want to incorporate it. But I won't go like super hard on anything small. But yeah, let's get into it here. I'm gonna be skipping through all the cutscenes and whatnot. Alright, so that was good. That's a perfect angle. I know there is a thing where you can skip the log at the beginning. I don't know how much time it saves. It's probably something stupid like 0.2 seconds. But I think you can like jump from like here to here and skip this one. Epic.
Yo, isn't there a crowd control OT, by the way?
The Twitch VOD is a little finicky, so there'll be some buffering here and there.
I don't really see myself figuring something out up until then, though.
Alright, that was good. Could have probably hugged that wall a little bit more on the right. Not a huge deal.
Nah, it would be too much effort.
Alright. Ooh, let's see if you do the bottom flower. You don't, okay. So, okay, this gives a perfect angle too. So, basically, I think Sausage did some timing a year ago-ish, and you can actually spin to this bottom flower and spin to the door. I think it's like actually like almost like a full second faster. It's technically like a half second faster to do it, and you can also do a backwalk. Nobody really does that. It's literally impossible. But I'll definitely start looking into like going on this bottom flower because it's not really hard, and it's free time save. And I know you've been mentioning that you're losing a lot of time compared to Kyle, so that any small things helps outside of the reset, which we've already talked about after HMS.
There would be an option to scramble in-game memory through.
Alright, and then I think you already know about the side hop onto the flower. Not worried about that. Okay, so I don't know if you know, but Deku flying is actually slower than human walking forward. And whenever you're Deku flying, you want to get out of it as soon as possible. So you probably would have dropped like right about now. You kind of want to land as close to this edge as possible, and then just walk and then spin when you're not in the range of talking to the Deku guy. But yeah, avoid trying to be in Deku flowers for too long.
Yeah, that's something I thought about.
That probably costed you like a half second, maybe less.
I don't know.
And then I know you do a certain movement coming up that I will point out, going up these stairs. The spins are fine until you get to around here. So I'm actually going to go into game for this. Let me take off. I don't even have Deku mask. Alright. So I don't have the stupid glare or motion blur. So when you are going up the stairs here, stupid cutscene. So when you are going up the stairs here, stick to the right. And then right about here, you're gonna like set up for like a backflip onto like this upper ledge. So you're gonna like flick up left, target, maybe do a little sidewalk. I try to avoid the sidewalk, but just backflip up to here, and then you can just run over to the pillar and do your setup. So it'd kind of look something like this. So you spin, flick, and then You can go do your setup. Because going around that staircase is slow. Your pause on here was good. Yeah, that was a good HMS. And then yeah, we already talked about the reset here. After HMS on English. It differs, like, I think it's like frame difference between consoles, because I don't think it's 100% consistent, but you've already gone over that. Alright, I'm gonna provide a different option, just in case you haven't played with it yet, but I don't really know if it's faster, per se, and I don't know why I'm on the old codes either, I just realized. What is clock time? Yeah. So you spin, and then I actually try to line it up straight. So when I come out of this flower, I try to have like a straight angle, like that. And basically what you're doing is like you're setting this up for a back walk, if I cannot suck. I'm just doing it so I have a right angle. And then you just hold down left, down, and then you can get a back walk. And if your back walk is right, this will be like right up next to the door. And you don't have to like do those weird side hops or do any spins. But just have a straight angle. The cue I usually know or use to see if I'm like in the way of the door is this one black line to the right of the fence here. So it's this one I'm standing on. That goes right to the right-ish of the door. So I'd try that movement out and see if you like it or not.
This is my last run. I'm fairly tired, to be honest.
And I don't know about the side hop, but what I usually do is I just do 2 side hops at the start to get down the stairs. Another thing to play with. It might be faster, I think. You'd probably have to talk to Imbued. Like anything small I mentioned is like talk to Imbued about it.
Let me think.
And I can't see your input display, obviously. So I'm pretty sure you're mashing A on that text. It looks like you are.
Maybe someone has some ideas. I mean, if you have ideas,
Yeah, like compared to like Pope, like you already lost like 8 seconds to Nana. Or to an optimal, like Nana split time, which is around like 9:11, 9:12-ish.
Talk about ideas. I should probably use the remaining time I have today after the stream to sketch out the app I want to work on. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna go to bad and be like...
And then yeah, with that bomber, if it's not up next to you, you just do 3 spins. If not, you just walk past it and do 2.
Talk positive on first cycle. Compliment how useful ice arrows are.
Okay, I don't know the difference between going through the top or bottom. I don't really think it matters too much.
I mean, I can do.
I'll be able to tell here once you leave Clocktown. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter.
To try and do
I'm just trying to think if it affects your in-game time here.
Things were a little more difficult to actually get done. Was something like.
Okay, I don't think it does.
On the stream.
Because like the more loading zones you go through, the more in-game time that gets paused. And I'm not worried about this movement because it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that.
It's really just up to like Nana that matters. Random mother.
Such a bad idea, actually.
Gotta love Twitch VODs.
Weakness.
You kind of waited a little bit long to load up that bubble. You don't really need to like hold beat for this long to hit Skull Kid here. Like maybe like a second at most, not even. Because like you ended up in front of the ocarina. Yeah, that was you're right on top of it.
This could have been better if. Holy shit.
Personally, I just don't do it that long. I don't know if it matters. I guess if you're on top of it, I guess it worked out.
Understand anything?
Yeah, like everything that goes into your ocarina time is basically like all the movement up until like you talk to the scarecrow.
Streamer versus viewer? You mean like crowd control? Okay.
Wait. Oh, you equipped bomb. Wait. Oh yeah, because you get. That's right. All right. I was like, where'd you equip bombs? And it's like you did that on when you got ocarina. I feel like your rolls there could have been a little bit more spaced out. I feel like you're kind of rolling early. It's like some of them are fine, but then sometimes they're like a little bit short. And I think you said you were going to work on the Hess to make it consistent.
Okay, now I have to go for another bomb drop.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All the bomb drops are not that big of a deal, really.
Yeah, I think Hess only matters if you if like the first bush you get has bombs. Other than that, I don't really think there's a point. Alright, so a little bit thing about the observatory movement I learned when I was talking to Imbued. I'm just gonna run there, because I don't know why I'm on the old codes. I'll probably change them during a cutscene. Alright, so for the observatory movement, I think it's like 2 rolls down here, and then like a side hop, and then like a backflip, and then like you curve that backflip so that you end up like over here, and you can also like pull your sword at the same time. So it's like 2 rolls, side hop down the stairs, a little bit of a walk in case your rolls weren't early. Down the stairs. And then you can like backflip and then go for the start the heat manip.
Lost, I don't know, 20-30 seconds.
I think I can see what you're going for, but so yeah, again, your rolls are like not really spaced out properly. Okay, and I have seen you done this, and all you basically want to do is like wait until I'll just do it on the wall here. So you target the wall, and then you backwalk, and then you wait till his hands open, and then you actually don't even need to pause. You can just You can just go like straight to holding left, I'm pretty sure. I actually just want to bring a pot real quick. I don't even think it'll work. Or actually, I have an idea. I just do a back walk, or just the super slide and pick up the pot. See if I can even do inverted cam. Come on. Man, this is embarrassing. What am I doing? Oh, come on, dude. Feel free to skip until I get this. I want to show the fast thing. I suck. There we go. Just not break the pot. Do I even remember? Okay. There we go. Alright, so you're on the wall. You back walk, you wait till his hand's open. You actually don't even need to pause. You can just go straight to left. Oh, shit. And you can like get the angle. So like you just wait till his hand's open and then you can just start holding left. It'll probably take some practice. So that's actually hold on. So I'm trying to remember here. So it should be, yeah, this frame. So yeah, you can just wait. So instead of just like doing this, because I don't really think that'll work out. So you just wait till his hand's open, you pause, and then I think, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, so you don't even need to do that input. You can just go straight to left. So it's the next frame. Oh, I went to. Yeah, so you can just go straight to left here. And you can even one pause it if you practice it enough. I think I'm not waiting. There we go. And then you do the thing. So that'll definitely save you some time on getting that angle. And this is the movement I see most people do. I'm assuming that torch slash is probably not good because it's inconsistent. Yeah, sorry that took so long for doing the super slide.
I back walked super early. Alright, still got it though. No, that was... There you go. Okay, let's hope for a good let's try and get a good SRM. I'm not sure why that was 2 frames again. That's bullshit. I mean, sure it was fast, but I don't like being inconsistent.
I just want to wait until there's like a certain setup where you don't only have to collide with the chest. Because I know a lot of people lose time on SRM, or they have to like... They use the short chest cutscene, and then they have to get an angle. Yeah, like right here. And then you have to like roll away from the chest. Okay, yeah. So you do know Guana Walk. Good. Then I'm not worried about the rest of these. I think the only thing on SRM is just getting that 1134 angle faster. Just one less pause for doing that down input. I think it was Matsu who found that. Yeah, other than that, saving time on SRM really just comes down to like how fast you can do it, and
SRM was
if your ESS is good. I know that's something you've worked on for quite a bit. That equipped look good too.
Okay, no crash. Haven't crashed in a long time here. $31 still. Ugh. This is saddening. Dude.
Yeah, I never target in here because of that. Wait, did you equip Goron again? Oh, I think you're putting it on C down for your bomb shoe. So yeah, to avoid double equipping like that, or instead of page turning, what you probably could have done is equipped like bombs on C down, choose like bomb C down, and then just put them on C left, and then equip your choose. Instead of like page turning for this, and then page turning again for that. Or you do your choose on C left, so your bombs would go on C left, and then choose C down, C left. But if you really wanted to get rid of like that whole double equip, Trev really owned me on that one. Try to like plan out your equips so that doesn't happen. I know that's probably a little tricky.
I love this game. Why am I using a bomb?
I definitely still don't do that in some aspects, because like you have to go over equips again and like just plan it all out and hope it works. So I can understand that being a hassle.
Right? Let's just forget about the fact that I usually have 3 spare.
I'm just gonna boot up during this.
Oh well.
I did not know that. Hold on. That's interesting. I usually, whenever I equip like a single mask on that page, I usually just scroll to it. I didn't know that 2 page turns would let you like flick left to it directly. I'm not sure on the timing on that one. And then I'm not sure about this trick either. Looked like it was good though.
Wow, I slipped off, but somehow I still hit the button. Okay.
So yeah, that's fine again too. Okay, so if you're not sure, there is actually a better way to do this. I'm just gonna soar there real quick. I don't know if this route would allow. It looks like your equips probably wouldn't allow for a bomb chew. But I guess if you're gonna do a... Actually, can you even do it with this method? I'm gonna test it out. I want to say you can. Yeah, you should be able to. But there's a faster way to... There's like a way to actually get a super swim, because on English they lowered the platform. So you'd pull your bomb, and then right when it's about to explode, you just walk off the front. Like that. and then you can get a super swim into the loading zone. I'll do that again real quick. And I went to the wrong place. It's a little bit tricky. I kind of sucked at it when I did it in runs. You can do the same thing with the chew, like you just walk off and then you just place the chew while shielding it. So yeah, it's a little dumb. All right, one more time. Yeah, it's just the timing, because you have to like time it with the bomb, whereas like the chew, you can just like walk off and place it. Yeah, that's another thing to mess with right there.
That certainly wasn't that great.
You know, if you got this, I'm not worried about that.
Gonna... My next equip should definitely.
Okay, I don't know the timing on this. I think Kyle might have messed with it. I remember him trying to do a Hess, but he failed it because of targeting the guitar post or whatever. I don't know if Goron is worth it there. I would assume it would not be worth it if you can somehow find a way to like get a Hess and consistently get in the hole. But if you want to avoid that Hess, then Goron's good. And if you need it coming up here anyways, then I guess it doesn't really matter too much.
That's bad. 1, 2, 3.
And I'm not, I think... I would assume this is good.
That was horrible.
There's the thing about chew hovers, honestly, if you do. Okay, I don't know if you know for chew hovers, I don't really think it matters in this instance, but just in case, if you're ever like chew hovering, like just in a straight back line, and like you don't need to get like height hovers, so they're like spaced out hovers. I can do it real quick. They're called fast hovers. Some height here, and I can just not suck, please, dude. So it's like you keep holding shield, and then you can do them like really fast. I can. Kind of like that. If you ever need an instance of that, that's a little thing. Trev taught me that one a while ago. Your equips so far have seemed pretty good. I know there's like a whole dilemma about like the page turns and whatnot, but so far they make sense to me.
Okay.
I know that at one point we used arrows for this, but I don't think that's faster anymore.
I'll watch the cutscene and then do the other strat.
See, I think you already know about the aliens cutscene and how it differs between like when it's already played versus when it plays when you play Sunsong. I'm not sure if that's dependent on talking to Anju or how you play. Like if you play fast, you get there early, so you have to watch it, or if you play slow, it's already Alien's already there. Guess it makes it free at least.
I'm not used. Doing pretty good. I'm a little exhausted though.
So if you're comfortable with it, I wouldn't go as far to go like this close to Crimea. I'd probably go to like, I'll pause. I'd probably like walk to like around here and then I'd cancel, or I'd play the song and cancel time stop. I guess it doesn't really matter.
More than 3 hours anymore.
I just remember everyone, like NOP and whatnot, did it like pretty much right at the Gossip Stone.
And I'm actually fairly surprised that I'm more.
Alright, I know you don't do an optimal Garo race, so
Don't worry about it.
I'm just gonna pull up Trev real quick and just show you what it's supposed to be. Probably shouldn't have closed out of your VOD, whatever. Where's masks? Oh, there. It's its own thing. So this is basically the optimal carrot management you want to do. I'll explain it. And this is up to you. You can actually save like a full 2 seconds. Like, I know Kyle doesn't do it. He chooses not to, which is completely fair. But if you want a free 2 seconds, this doesn't take very long. So basically you start off, you basically space out your carrots like you would, and you stay on the right here. Go down to 2 carrots, and then you cut these corners as hard as you can without hitting them to lose speed. And then you space out your carrots properly again. And then you go down to 1 here. So first you go down to 2 carrots, and then you let them refill back up. And then you go back down to 1. And then you let 2 refill here, use 1. Still sticking to the right. And then let another 2 refill, use 1. Still sticking to the right. Cutting by this tree is really dumb. If you want, you can go on the outside. It's probably like a frame or something difference, 2 frames. But sticking to the right wall is really good. And then you basically would let them fill back up, and then you start spacing them out properly. And now the key to jumping over the fence here. This is the god strat for always making it over the fence. It has never failed me ever since I learned it, unless I, didn't do the strat right. Go figure, forehead. But yeah, basically the key to staying over the fence is you want to make sure you have 3 left as you're approaching the first one, and you basically use 1 before you go over the first one, and then right when you hit about the middle of the second one, you use another, and then you still stick to the right, and it will always get you over the fence. And that's basically how to do proper carrot management for Gorman race. You can save up to a full 2 seconds compared to most people. So yeah, we'll see what kind of time you got.
Hello?
So you pretty much lost like 2 seconds to Trev. So another thing to play with. I definitely think it's worth it for anyone that has to run a category with this race in it. It's very easy to learn. And the more you get better at it, the more the good time is like 46. Anything like under 47 is like pretty good.
Splits.
And I think you already know about shooting them 3 times, but most people do 4 because they're wimps. And that includes me. And I think it's been debated whether the looking down there reduces lag or not, but
it's still
that's
not
whatever.
Good.
Again, really small things that most people don't care about.
Wow. But it's something. I hate you. Fairy. Kept on pushing there because I usually lose my spikes for some reason. Would say that this is bad luck.
So I want to say we did there was good. I'm trying to look. I don't think I've done this strat before. Because I never like Sunsong during that. I think setting up during when the game time is going is good.
I'm seriously not.
Alright, and falling into the hole here is good. And then now time for the worst strat to ever exist.
Of course.
Wait.
Okay, RNG, please.
I don't think it mattered because you still ended up getting owned. But like, I don't know if letting go of target here changes your angle or not. I don't think it did from what I can tell. I don't really release target. I don't really think it matters, but it probably ended up looking like a time loss because he just stood there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. How fast did you get the backup though? Also, yeah, don't... Anyone watching who's using this as like a reference to learning this category, please don't see up that angle. Just ask someone. They can probably make a little drawing for you to show you what works, but you just line up with it and go. I see too many newer players line up that angle, and it's not that specific. That the collision on that house is like comically bad.
Wow, that's actually something I haven't gotten a single time today.
Obviously, you have to like set up a little bit, but like I wouldn't like go as far to like line up on the ground and then do a C-up angle. Okay, I don't agree with that equip entirely. I think you probably could have done like bugs and then bomb without the page turn. So like here you would have, I think, yeah, I don't really think you needed to page turn here. I would have only page turned if I had to equip like Goron or something, but it would have just been like bugs bomb. I don't know if that's what you said
to the B button because otherwise I'm gonna
you messed up that equip or not.
There we go.
Okay, good. You're not one of those people that lines up with the door and then turns around. Most people doing that setup like that is probably faster than what most people do. So I don't know if you need to chew here or anything for the rest of the run. If you do need chews, then don't do a quick slide. But if you do need shoes, or
Nice.
yeah, if you do need shoes, don't do it. If you don't need shoes, then I say do the quick slide, but I don't even do the quick slide. And I think also if you have Goron there, it's maybe faster to roll across the top, although it's a little bit more risky because you don't have ISG, and if you fall on either side, Wait, did you even have Goron equipped? No, you didn't. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. In the case that you ever do, I think rolling across his Goron is good. Because, yeah, you need Goron here if you automatically go to, the homie Shiro. Oh, side hop. I always side hop when climbing this ledge. Because you don't even need to go all the way. Like, you would have probably taken off Goron, like, right here. Or probably, like, here. And then just side hop up. I know that you did press A, which is good.
Yeah, I realized the pattern. I'm moving around it.
I just find this side hop to be the easier movement.
31-month resub.
And it kind of looks cooler.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it as always.
Okay. Yeah, I think you need these hearts.
Ruby with a freaking 31-month resub. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it as always.
Alright, that equip was okay. Also, for weird shots, I don't know if you invested much time into English weird shots, like trying to get them unbuffered or like one paused. But I think it's definitely worth now with the current meta to like one pause weird shots. So I'd try messing with that. It's just to avoid pulling hook shot early. Or yeah, I guess it would be early. Or no, you can't even. I guess it's just to avoid going to that like second frame where you crash. I'd definitely try messing with that. And I don't know your confidence on unbuffered weird shots. If you're not confident, I wouldn't say go there at all. Pope kind of pushed me to like do unbuffered weird shots. It said like fuck it. Oh man, you're pulling a me, dude.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I would say try to not buffer the damage, but I'm kind of being like, because I do that too. I'm being a hypocrite. I guess with this being as risky as it is, I don't know if you know the new, what is it? Imbued made a thing for it. It's like a new setup. It's like some like weird Z target thing you do to like basically imitate like, I don't really know the details, but you can basically like take damage and then you like do a target and then you do some inputs and then you can just hookshot the chest. I'd definitely look into that because Zora here is definitely slow, but I don't know if you know about that strat or not. Good on getting the YOLO though.
Well, this run is horrible.
I'd definitely ask Imbued about it though. I never really got it down. I didn't really spend that much time on it.
Still easily on 133 pace.
MM camera. Very cool. Anyone watching, that's literally why the camera sucks. It changed like twice for no reason. Because it's trying to like auto fix to being straight on. Okay, so you need to chew for this.
Okay. Sure, question mark. Why am I fucking this up so many times as of late? No! Oh my god!
Oh no, dude.
This is annoying. Please move on. Of course it's not.
You probably... Yeah, you probably had enough time to like run around and like go this way. Like, let me look. It's like... Yep, you get behind him. Like, yep, and then you go. Yeah, you probably would have been like here before he turned around.
Oh my, you gotta be fucking kidding.
That's the guards being dumb. So I don't really blame you for choosing to go the way you did.
Shouldn't be. There really shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, Goron race, or not Goron race. Butler race.
Yo,
that was sick. What the? Let me watch this.
That's my goal, actually. Yo!
Dude, that was so sick. Okay, so I don't know. You can talk to Trev about this if you want. I think it's pretty redundant, but he has like some. You can talk to him more in depth with it because it's a Trev strat TM. But like, there's some strats he has where you have like specific angles to like bonk to like keep your spikes, and like zoom through this race. Up until like where you have to walk up the slopes. Also, I know there is a setup where you can cross this gap with Goron. That's probably another thing to talk to Imbued about. You don't need to take off Goron. Yeah, Trev has this like ridiculous strat for bonking the walls at a specific angle to like keep your spikes. Okay, so the way I actually go about setting this up... Yeah, it looks like you were a little hesitant there. So what I do, this is what Trev showed me, is basically what you do is you get to around here, and then you line up with this wall, you flick left and target, and you'll have like a straight on angle, and you'll basically be able to like pass that like weird tricky corner where you'd normally lose spikes, and it's easier to like, control Goron, so you can skip the flames here. You got... Oh, that was alright for not building up spikes. Yeah, I hate cutting that corner. I always walk into the wall. I feel like you should be targeting more when you cut across these corners. Only in some instances. And then I definitely look into like if you ever do manage to like get your butler race super fast and like you're always ahead of the butler here. I'm gonna pause the video because I know you do something that I'll talk about next. But I definitely look into doing flame skip here. I don't even do it, but I've done it a bunch of times. It feels pretty free. I'm still kind of a wuss to implement it. But if you ever get your butler race down to where like you're zooming through it and like you're always ahead of the butler here, I'd look into doing flame skip. I've heard it's not really that hard, but I'm still a wuss. But anyways, the next thing coming up, you can cross these two gaps with Goron. I don't know if you know or you think it's risky, but just stick to the left-ish. Like it's really lenient. Like I've only fallen down once, and that's because I was barely too far to the right. I make that out like it's precise, but it's really not. It happens like once in a blue moon.
Apparently, I gotta practice Deku Palace.
So yeah, three things for butleries that you probably should do
in Deku Palace
is the lineup
Whatever it
for
is in Deku
flame
Palace, it
skip
has to be practiced. The
and
rest,
looking
nah,
into,
not so much. It's all Deku
or
Palace. Fuck
flame
Deku
wall
Palace.
skip, and then the human thing for the flame room skip and last room.
There is literally only 2 tricks in Deku Palace, and I gotta practice both of them apparently. The rest is fine. It's just that bullshit.
I hope this video will also like help you get you down your practice. Sometimes after a PB, I usually forget what to practice, and then it happens the next run, and I'm like, well, I said I was gonna practice this, but I didn't.
Yeah, for some reason I'm having real big issues with Deku Palace. I'm not sure why. Oh well. If this up, I'll be ahead again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's a weird strat.
Up, I'll be ahead again. 1, 2.
So, I don't know if your controller actually allows for this. I can show you what I do. This is another thing to play around with, but, instead of doing those weird rolls, and it kind of looks like that angle can get inconsistent. I don't know, like, what it is for you, like your consistency rating is, but, if your upright notch is good, you can just do a shield turn, and then space out your rolls without sidewalking. And then when I get to around like here, I just pull the bomb. Oh man, the moon shaking the screen too.
Nice.
Also, good job on jump slashing early. I'm a culprit of not doing that. Also, for the movement here, it is faster to actually backflip out. So like probably what you could do here is like so you just do the backflip and then you'd get out here and just like put on Gron. Because like since you're so close, it's just easy movement.
There is just no need for mods. Please open that thing.
I still find that funny that Cafe is wearing Keaton.
Consistent. Like, why is that important? It'd be a
Alright, and I think this is all timing, so nothing to comment
16.
on there. Alright, and something about... I don't know if it's you need... So, it looked like you equip swapped the Chateau earlier. I think... No, because that's not your real one. I'm trying to think of the equips here. I want to see what you do, but there is a thing about optimal order. Um, and that it goes human, Zora, Deku, Goron, because you always want to end on Goron if you need to leave. I don't think you leave here, from what I remember, so I don't think it matters. If you just soar out of here, then doing Goron first is probably the best. Nope, you leave. Okay. So yeah, I definitely try to look into, I don't know like how your equips play out, but if you can, I'd try to fit in doing human, Zora, Deku, Goron. Do your thing here.
I tried a different. As weird as that. Why Nintendo would do such a thing?
Okay, so first things first. You can probably just like pull bomb immediately and then just like line yourself up, or you can do the fill and you can like do the thing where you can like pull bomb and then immediately go to C up. I don't really know how that works. That was such an early pause. You know that though. Yeah, I'd try pulling bomb and then just line yourself up. So the bomb's kind of going while you're figuring out your angle. Alright, there is a little bit of an easier option instead of doing what you did here, where you like have bow drawn and then you like cancel it and press forward and bow again. So an alternative to that is you have your bow drawn. I'll do it up against this wall. So you have your bow drawn. You can do target and then it's like up and then bow. Yeah. So target, up, and then bow. It's really easy. I think it's a lot better than like doing this, or I don't even know. I forgot how you do it. Like yeah, like doing that. Because it's like you're already there, and then you just take your time to aim. And you just shoot.
Which exists in Ocarina of Time.
Also, it kind of prevents you from
Nintendo
walking up like that.
planning on adding Song of Double Time, Sun Song, into the game, but eventually replaced it with Song of Double Time. But they never really removed the data from the game.
Ooh, okay, something about this movement. So when you are going up to that door, so the movement would go like you jump this, which you're, and don't fail. So you jump the gap properly, cut it like that, but you can actually just jump up to this and it'll just pop you up. Because it's like the same ledge for when you get up to Song of Soaring. It'll just pop you up automatically. You don't need to actually go the way you're supposed to. The non-intended movement. And then I think another good thing here, 2 side hops. Oops. I think Trev does it like this. I do it the opposite way. Not do a backflip. But if you're going this route, then yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter, to be honest. But 2 side hops while you draw, because it'll take you a second to like pull like light arrow too. Because like you're standing there for like a good second, so you can probably get to like a better spot to be closer to the strat. Also, my good sir, I have a better alternative than the Deku flying. That doesn't include the doing the really advanced strat where you like do the sunblock clip and pull the bomb and all that crazy shenanigans. It's just a simple jump slash. I don't know if you remember, but you just line up on this wall. You side hop down. You side hop, jump slash. There you go. This isn't Wind Waker. I don't know why I jump slashed. So again on that, you just line up on the wall. Make sure angle straight. Side up off. Side up, jump slash when you're in the wind. And it pretty much works every time. This Deku flying is unbelievably slow. Okay, I'm not going to comment on this pause buffering for the recoil. If you're not confident on your recoils, then that's all good. I'd just try to like practice it so you get like a 1 or 2 pause. So that way, if you plan to pause late and you pause early, then it's like not a big deal. But you know, there's obviously the risk that you pause too late and you just fall down. But yeah, do that jump slash and then good job on not lining up manually.
Also have the I
with the
said
recoil.
that, I think twice already in the stream, but
I don't know why I'm like treating you like a new player. It's just in my mindset right now.
in Japanese.
I don't know why. So I apologize. I'm like a lot of new players, you know, they do this.
Uh-oh. Excuse me?
So yeah, I think I might have told you on stream, but you can just walk off that ledge. I will show how easy it is. Obviously you have to be really fast at playing the ocarina. But it's literally like just walk it off. Like it's like usually like you have it in your muscle memory like, oh yeah, I'm going to grab the ledge or something. It's like it's so unbelievably free. Like, you know, because like you can pull, it doesn't take that long to pull ocarina either. It's like I'd say you probably lost like 6 or 7 seconds trying to do those slashes. And yeah, like you said,
There is a bottle.
You probably would have already been
medallion.
faster just playing it the normal way.
Medallions were meant to be equippable.
So yeah, the 3 things in Stone Tower, the jumping up onto that ledge for the pop-up, and then the jump slash, and then walking off the ledge for storing that Song of Time. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah, I have a good strat for you. So, when you get up to the owl, you get your bombs, do your rolls, and then around this corner, you can actually just like pull bomb and then walk up to like the ledge and then just get like damage ISG, and then you're already here to like do the setup. I think it's much better than just, you know, placing it, getting it, and then like throwing it or shielding it or whatever. You get your bombs, you roll over, pull bomb, continue walking, get your damage ISG, and
I'm not sure.
Free time save. I think this whole thing was good until you did these side hops. Please don't do those side hops again. That does not look fast. It's just right when you land, you just roll in. Like you hit the wall here. You can probably get away side hopping if you have like a really, really good angle, but like that usually never happens for me. Also, you don't need to walk that close to the Goron. I will show you. I don't know if you know, but there's a visual cue for like how close you are to like play the song. So usually what I do is I activate it, I backwalk, and then right when you're like aligned with this pillar right here, so or you just roll and it's the first one on your left. Yeah, the optimal movement is just backwalk and then turn around, play the song.
But it's possible.
Yeah, other than that, I'm watching this run is like it makes me like want to run this category. The only sucky thing I think would be like SRM, but other than that, this run doesn't look terribly hard. So any people want to learn this game, this looks like a very beginner-friendly category to SRM. Time for the spider house.
I need hearts.
Wow, that's unlucky.
Okay. That's not good. Thank you.
Yeah, doing the spider house with one heart is like a death wish. Okay, I'm not particularly sure. I'm pretty sure that this spider house route is faster. I'm pretty sure it is for this category. I'll just run there. I want to say it has to be faster because I'm pretty sure like it's become like the new standard for doing spider house. It happened during one of the strat findings for the last 100% JP route. It's pretty much been used ever since. But so you get your bugs, and then come over here. Get this guy first, and then you actually come to the back. You get the guys in here. Come over. You do tree room, and you get the guy on the pillar, and then get that guy. Shoot down the things. Bonk the pot. Get the one over here. Bonk this one. Quick spin for those guys. This guy. This one. And then you're over on this ramp. Get the one in the pot. And then bonk the box. Get the one on the wall. Bonk the other box. And then, get the one on the pillar. And then the one by the torch. And then two over here. And then the last guy by here. And the reason why this route ends up being faster is you can just jump down to the door. Whereas I think you end up over here, I think, and you have to go up the ramp. And I think literally just going up the ramp here is 2 seconds. So pretty much the whole speed is faster until when you compare the two and they both get to the end. They'll both this one will be right here and the last one for the other route will be above. And I think the timing is literally just getting to the door. So I'd definitely do that route. It's just become the standard now, pretty much. Because I still remember the spider house route. That is now obsolete. Oh yeah, I just kind of skipped without even seeing how your execution has been.
With Smash again. Oh wow, forgot that my cruiser is already down there.
Yeah, breaking the box here is good, and then getting the one on the wall. So you can walk around like that. I usually prefer to like side hop to the left because usually if you're fast enough, you jump onto the middle and you slash that guy instead of hookshotting him, and then you just jump over and get the one over here. But if you know that you're not faster, you don't really need to side hop, and then you just turn around and you kill that guy and you hookshot the torch.
The problem I have with Smash against like people that don't play that often.
But
is,
I'd definitely try and practice this room to like get into the habit of like, you know, knowing what kind of cycle this guy's on, so you can jump over in the middle. Because I know hookshotting this torch is like a second slow, I think.
Super serious, try to destroy my opponent, or dude, or try to make fun of my opponent. There is no in between.
And then the jump slashes on these are dumb, so play with them if you want. I don't really recommend doing them.
Like if someone asks me to go easy on them, I don't know, I'm gonna start.
So you're... I know I've said this multiple times, but it's like, I'd really look into your rolls again. Your rolls are looking super short. I know that's like such a basic thing.
A lot of casual players are super easy to read, since they don't think about the stuff they're doing. A lot of, not all of them.
I don't mean to like nitpick that far, but
Smash players that actually started to
it's just kind of one of the few things that bothers me. Oh yeah, I didn't even critique your tree room.
Not all of them.
So the beginning was good. So yeah, you always get that guy, and then this guy. Or they're the two over here. There's like the one that fell randomly, and then there's like the one that's always over there, the one by the torch, and then there's the two by the door. So you got pretty good RNG from them falling. You kill the one that's crossing the door last, which looks like you know how to do.
I wasn't necessarily talking about. I don't think we ever played.
You might have a strat. Okay, yeah. What I usually do, this is kind of preference. I don't know if like the speed difference matters, but what I usually do is I roll over here, and then I flick down, get the guy over here, and then hit those two, and then I just drop. Like I just dry roll to the edge, and then I just hold A to let go, and then you can usually just hold forward and bonk the thing. You might be. It might be the same speed for both.
Like, I was mostly talking about...
I guess if what you're doing is a little finicky for bonking that bottom pot, then I'd try to play with what I recommended.
Possibly the best I know. Which was... And, he never really played the game. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna play NAS, I'm gonna play serious. And he actually started to adapt to my adaption? Which was like, what?
Other than that, that was a good spider house.
I
think like the slowest thing, other than blatantly missing the Skulltulas,
unless you're going gas heavy,
was like the
make or break.
The monument room, like the first room you did.
Apart from Majora.
Alright, and I think I saw you play with this on stream. I don't know if you know, but another thing, this is a Kyle strat, but basically, I don't really think I need to show it on gameplay. So basically, you do the recoil here. And then right when you land up here, you actually shield turn like down right to get the angle. And then I think you just like set up the super slide like you would. But then like the bomb will automatically break the pot and you should automatically pick up the magic. I look into Kyle's PB on this. But yeah, you shield turn down right, and then you just drop the bomb like you normally would. You side hop like you normally would. Like, you do everything like you normally would, except the pot's there, but the bomb will break the pot, and you, like, pick up the magic as you're, like, sliding back, so it doesn't, like, crash or anything. But if you need, like, a more visual representation of that, I'd look at Kyle's PB. I think it might be like 2 or 1 second faster. Wait. Wow, you got so lucky that the dude didn't shoot a Deku Nut. I think like any later, you dropped the bomb, that probably would have been rip.
This could crash.
Good, good. So yeah, a little thing I noticed about the positioning here is, so basically what would be optimal, I'd play around with this, see if you're comfortable with it, because if not, it's like a run killer, so I wouldn't do it if you're not comfortable at all. I would like get to like here, and then I'd play Sun Song, and then as the in-game time is like passing, you go and stand on this spot. But it is a little risky because of like how narrow this this is. It's like, you know, any more forward you wouldn't have been on, but any more, yeah, it's just really risky. I've seen Pope kill runs to like trying to do it. So again, I'd play around with it. And that's basically just doing like a roll away from the guy, playing Sun Song, and then standing on the correct spot.
Very true.
I'm still surprised. I'm still used to like the setup in the back of the Cucko shack for 100%. Where you do the mega flips to the heart piece. I was like, where are you going? Yeah, this is just an auto scroller. I'm not gonna like talk about your moon eclipse. So far, they seem pretty reasonable from
Or do you want to go save 4 people?
My understanding.
And grab a fairy.
Also, I don't know how your bomb count is at this point in the run, but I know that there is like a weird strat.
Risk. Go hard, go home. Okay. We're going risky.
Sorry, my mom was in the room. But yeah, I would look at Ragan's world record in the no SRM version and go to Adola trial. There's like a weird bomb strat to get you to like this platform without having to like you get on this one normally.
Sub 135,
Or I'm trying to think.
Like
without going over here pretty much. Like you can go from that one to like the yellow one without having to do like that pit stop.
That means I should.
And again, that's Ragan's world record in the no SRM version of this category.
Wow.
I still find it funny that you guys literally only SRM Great Fairy Sword for the moon. I think that's great. That fight looked pretty good. I definitely think most people lose time on like Adola trial and like Twin World trial. I was about to say, why aren't you playing Eponas, but you don't have Eponas. I think Eponas is like barely faster for these Gossip Stones, and I'm used to it for the no SRM version. I don't know how you'd go about doing jump slashes on that guy, but I wouldn't say it's possible. I'm not really sure.
I'll need the heart piece.
And I think, you know, on these gossip stones where you can just play the song immediately, you don't have to like wait. You can pretty much pull your ocarina and start playing.
Our parents. Wow. That is some wisdom right there. Wow. Best movement ever. Just shoot me. Extremely good Majora.
So yeah, I'm not going to comment on your moon equips again. I'd double check with someone to see if they're optimal. Probably like Gigo. Goddard Trials, another auto-scroller. In time for the Majora fight.
Especially Incarnation is going to be the difficult part. Since that's a fucking troll.
Alright, good. Jump slash first is... You should always do that. Okay, you don't have to do another jump slash. Once you do that first jump slash, like after when you get onto like second phase for Mask, you can just beam it. So you beam it here to stun it, and then you could beam it again. You don't have to jump slash it. I think a jump slash might have been better because there's like that little buffer where it's like invulnerable, so like you can't hit it with the beam.
Like
I don't know. I'm just used to jump slashing it and then beaming it because you already set up the damage for it to die on that last attack.
Or rather, an almost instant target.
Yeah.
That works.
And then, yeah, that's pretty good. Started moonwalking right away. I think I already saw you go for it, where you just hold a direction in mash B and just hope he runs into you. That looked nice.
Definitely possible.
Alright. See the Wrath.
Of course, and there he goes.
That's unlucky. Alright, so you're just going whale on him.
Dude, please.
Alright, so I will provide you with an option for Wrath. Basically what that entails is stunning. You wait for him to like do an attack and then you stun him, and then you do 5 jump slash cancels. And then I think you might know about like the really fast strat where you like stun him, do a jump slash, do another jump slash, or do another beam, and then like jump slash him again, and then just beam him to death for like an insta kill. I don't really. I think Imbued doesn't really recommend that one anymore. I know if you want to really know about Wrath strats with Fierce Deity, I talked to Z-Clone, in the MM Discord. I just find him and DM him. He has a bunch of videos on his YouTube channel for like a bunch of different Wrath strats if you want to take a look into that. But other than that, very, very minor stuff. I think the major things in your run are like, it might just be like outdated meta that you're probably still used to from when you last ran. So I think a change of that will probably improve your time pretty quickly. But other than that, it's just, just grinding out the practice and really trying to like figure out all the strats that you're comfortable with that are consistent. But yeah, other than that, I can definitely like see you getting world record with time. So yeah, appreciate you watching. Sorry for that pause during a Dola trial, and hopefully this video was informative. And if you got any questions, just DM me. I think you said you're gonna watch this on stream, so hi stream. My name is Dope Sarah, if you don't know who I am. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see everyone later. Peace.